This whole I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, I don't know who came up with that. Because one, you had to get the boots from somebody. Nobody pulls themselves up by their own bootstraps. Every person in this world, be they in the, what do they still call it, the Soviet Union, be they in Russia, be they in Turkey, be they in Memphis, Tennessee, had to get help from somebody else. And that's not a sign of weakness, that's a sign of wisdom. If you ever read the Bible, and you look at every king in the history of the Bible, just read through it. Every king who listened to his advisors had success. And every king who turned a deaf ear, I don't think they said talk to the hand back in those days, but it's the same concept. Every king who turned a deaf ear to his advisors failed. Look it up. So what I would want for you young ladies is at 16, at 17, at 14 to understand that the more adults who love me, care about me, and want to see me succeed I can have in my corner, the more likely I win. I didn't know that at 17. Here's my last point, and I want to see what your questions are. We use the word legacy a lot in America. What's your legacy? I'm a big basketball fan. Michael Jordan is turning 50 years old. He was a big-time player when I was younger, because we're pretty much the same age, of course. But he's still a legendary player. And everybody's saying, what's his legacy? What is Michael Jordan's legacy? Well, here's a sentence I want you to staple in your mind. Your legacy, whoever you are, your legacy has already started. Your legacy is not something you do when you're 80 years old. Okay, guess I'll get to the legacy now. Now, your legacy started in the 2nd grade. If I was to go back to your elementary school and say, what was Alex like? Oh, I tell you, Alex was such a learner. Oh, she was great. If I go back to your 8th grade, you say, talk to me about old Sydney. What was Sydney like? Now, Sydney, she was a girl with spunk. My point is, young ladies, don't let somebody fool you into thinking you got time to play around and mess around and kid around and joke around and fool around. You don't. Your legacy's already begun. And I know this just like you do. We live in a country where there are a lot of different beliefs. Some people believe in God, some people don't. Some people believe in Jesus Christ, some people don't. Some people believe in Jesus Christ, but they don't believe he's the Messiah. Some people, there's all kinds of beliefs. Some people don't believe in nothing. Some people believe in trees, some people believe in, you name it. There's all kinds of beliefs. But here's something that I have found out. I have not seen one group yet, maybe you have, but I haven't found one group yet that says you're going to live forever. I hadn't seen, maybe you've seen them. I hadn't heard from that group yet. You shall live forever. My little limited experience tells me everybody pretty much agrees that one day your life will end. And the crazy thing is, gang, you don't know when. We hope it's a long time from now. So as you go into your freshman year of college, don't you get on that campus living your life like your legacy hadn't already started. Woo! No parents, no rules, it's time to party! Is that Samantha? Oh my God, it's Samantha? Saint Cecilia, is that you? Yeah, girl, that's me. What I'm saying to you, girls, is everything you do is a part of your legacy. Things you do in the dark, things you do in the light. Things you do for people you like, things you do for people you can't have stand. It's all part of your legacy. So let's see some of your questions. And these are just some of the questions you all came up with. And the first one is, when should freshmen or sophomores start thinking about college in the future? Awesome question. And I would say freshmen and sophomores ought to start thinking about college now. And here's a couple tips. I mean, if we had a lot of time, I could tell you a whole lot. Colleges pick people, in my opinion, this is Derek Young talking, based on the kind of alumnus they think you'll be. Does that make sense, girl? They don't just look at you for what you did over the last 4 years. They think, what kind of alum will this person be? What type of impact is she going to make in the world? So something I always tell my seniors is, when you write your letters, don't write your letters to colleges based on what they can do for you. If you got a college that's 100 years old, they pretty much know what they can do for you. I think they got that figured out. What I recommend to the young people I work with is, you let them know what you're going to do for them as a result of getting that education, as a result of going into medicine, as a result of going into banking or whatever you do. And what I would say to all the freshmen here is, start learning from the alums who come back to St. Cecilia to talk to you. What do you wish you had known? This is one of my favorite questions. Use this one. When you're talking to people older than you, ask them, if you could go back and do it all over again, what do you wish you could do now? That's a great question to ask. When I used to work for Dollar General, I used to travel a lot, always on a plane. And I had this habit, whenever I sat next to a gentleman older than myself, I would ask him that question. If you could do it all over again, what would you do differently? 9 out of 9 times, you know what they said? Spend more time with my kids. Every single man I presented that question to would tell me, spend more time with my kids. I spend more time with my kids than most of the women I know. Because I grew up without a dad. So I never played catch. Sometimes I wear my sons out. Come on, man, one more time. Dad, we're tired, man. Can we go in the house? Hey. Come on, son, one more time. But the best time to start thinking about college in the future is today. I would recommend to every young lady here to create what I call a vision book. Real simple. It's just a book or a PowerPoint document or an Instagram or whatever you want to do, where you keep pictures that represent the life you feel like you want. You want a big wedding on the beach? Find a picture and put it in there. You want to have 3 children? Get a picture of a lady with 3 kids. You want to do some mind-breaking discoveries in technology? Get a picture, right? Get pictures that you constantly look at that show you the future you want. If you've always thought about going to Dartmouth, get some Dartmouth stuff up in your room. Get it up there now. And if you change your mind, get something else up. I want to go to Yale. But the point is, girls, you got to get your mind filled with the places you want to go, the things you want to do, and the person you want to be. How do you make the most of your high school and college experience? 4 suggestions. Number 1,